Let's get the last of this and I'll just make it into bricks. So after all that I've got 38 nether bricks. That's... I don't know what Miller and Carter is. So I'm thinking, if nobody minds, I shall jump quickly into the nether. And let me just... I think I've got some gold armour by the portal. I'm just going to jump in the nether and get some more netherrack. Right to the top of the mountain. Let's have a look what we're doing here. That's fine. Fire protection. I'll just swap them over. And I'll put that in there, so I'm not going to forget where that is. Right, let's just... I've got the helmet on. I'll get the arrows ready. I mean, I'm just after netherrack. I'm not doing anything else. Oh, look, 2 bats. And how many piglings? All these guys chased me out of here last time I was here. That's why they're all in here. I had a big scrap with them. So, yeah. Not wise to maybe be in here at the moment. But, whatever. Obsidian. Look at that. Dork. Right, netherrack. Let's get some while we're here. And I'm not wanting to upset any piglings. Because I remember last time I was in here, I nearly ended up. Oh shit. Hello guys. Don't hurt me please. There's an Enderman. It's coming for me. I don't want to fight anybody in here. I just want netherrack, please. Right, I'm getting a bit nervous. Been around so many piglings. So I think I might go back. I'll just pop them in there. Let me go back. Yeah, don't like it in there, as you know. Right, I got a fair bit of netherrack. I got a gas tier as well, so that's good. Let's go back. I just wanted a bit of netherrack, so I can make some nether bricks. Someone in the roof. Not sure what that means. Got a gas tier. I picked up 27 gold nuggets. If that's any use to anyone. I don't know where I keep gas tiers. I'll pop him in here. We do use them for making gas, but sorry. Right, I'm going to put all my building products in here. Well, I've got so much junk. That one there. It's becoming night time again already. That's not what I meant to do. Right, time to sleep. Lots of cats meowing. Right, the netherrack is going to go in here. And I've got me a jukebox, which is something that we wanted to play around with. Since I've got some CDs. So I'll pop the jukebox there. This music disc, I don't know what it's called, blocks. There you go, I forgot my helmet. I gotta go all the way back up there. So this is the CD playing. So yeah, bit naff. And this is the other one that I've found, Ward. The way it's got like a scratch record effect. How weird. Yeah, I like this one. So I can mix it in my headphones depending on which side of the jukebox I stand at. So that's going through my left. This is going through the right side. How weird. Right, I'm just going to go get my helmet. it will die off with the sound as I get further away. And I always do this. I forget my bloody helmet. Now, the only other thing I wanted to do tonight is to go and get all the Allays that we found months ago. And yeah, I've got the location written down. I'll just put that helmet back. Right, off we go. Oops. Would help if it just didn't fall off there. Oops. Right, I'm going to take that wooden post. Now, if you just come in the chat, you'll hear some weird music because I'm playing a CD. I got a jukebox. Spooky. Oh, balls. How cool. I like this. This is my favourite CD I've found. I only have about 5-6 CDs. I never went through the process of getting the full collection. I don't know how many CDs there is to collect if you want to look that up, but I suspect it's a lot more than I've got. So, and it wouldn't be difficult to get them, to be honest. Right, I just need some leads because we're going to go to get the Allays. I think 7 should do it. Right, so it's in that direction. It's going to be quite far away. So let's go. In fact, I don't need another boat, I don't think. Right, 4,021 CDs. Wow, that's a lot more than I thought. What's this guy doing? Just like swimming about. Okay, you do that. So the Allays are 4,297, and you can see 2,390 now going up, and 3,079. So this is a long way this way. So we've got a bit of a distance to go. I'm just going to pick up this zombie flesh. Thank you. Because I know these guys' location, it should be quite efficient to go get them. I'm not having to like wander around aimlessly for 3 hours like I normally do. 21 CDs. So maybe I should start collecting CDs. Because I literally have about, I don't know, 5, 6, 7, not a lot. And it's quite easy to do. You just find a skeleton and lava chicken. I didn't even know there was one. Right, weird. So this basically is location's taking me over to the village. So I'm going to park up at the village and I'll walk the rest of the way for these allays. I think there's about 5. Now I will take the boat with me just in case I need it. Just have a check in there, what's there? Nope, not that one. That one. Another camel. I must have brought him over here for some reason. I'll pop that zombie flesh in there. And I think we should sleep before we set off. I think everybody should be going to sleep soon. Yep, here they come. I've got my own bed, I don't need to use theirs. Come on. I hate it when it does this, it goes dark and you can't sleep. It's like, come on. Here we are, sleeping. Right, I think it's basically in this direction is the Allays. So let's go, bit of adventuring. Off we go. Might actually be that tower there, which is not that far away, to be honest. If that's the tower where the Allays are, that seems mightily close. That surely can't be it. I'm like another 3,000 blocks away from where it says, so this can't be the right one. I want to avoid this. Don't want to scrap with these guys. Can't be bothered. Unless they're coming for me. No. I'll just get my boat out. And off we go. So we've got about 1,500 blocks to go sideways in this direction, so a bit of sailing. It's going to be a bit awkward to get all these back in it, I know it is. I think that's why I probably left them there. Hey man, how's it going? Welcome to... Okay, I don't understand that. Sorry. Eat potato? I don't have any, I've got a fish. Yeah, very much doubt that. I'm not ready for adventuring. I just want to get this little mission done, because I've been meaning to this mission for a long time. Let's just I do recognise where I am. We normally sail down this river, but I think it's easier if I just run. It's very thin. That guy just told me to eat a potato and then left. The world just gets weirder, I tell you. Yeah, maybe he's vegan, yeah. Maybe he's just a knob end, I don't know. Right, 4-2. So we're coming up. And then I just got to run sideways. God knows how I'm going to get these Allays back. back. This is quite far. Some massive caves. Stalactites. I'm just gonna... Am I gonna get sidetracked here? Just looking at these caves. There's a Enderman. If you could do us a favour, just write down the location of where we are. There's a guy in my boat. And now he's, well, dead now. For some reason I got a funny feeling about that cave. Cool, thank you. I'll explain in a bit why I've got a funny feeling about it. Yeah, this landscaping is pretty extreme. 4297. The game seems to be a bit laggy for some reason. Right, I think I've got to go over this mountain. Maybe I'm going to go try and go around it. I'm actually heading away from where I want to be. So let me just jump out of the boat. Some foxes. Right, 4297. So we've gone past. So I need to be just heading this way now. I need to go over this mountain, I think. This is going to be a right ball ache to get these Allays over this mountain, isn't it? And I've fallen down. Yeah, this is going to be a bit precarious. Trying to get through this landscape with 6 Allays on leads. You know what I mean? It's going to be a bloody nightmare. For some reason the game seems a little bit laggy, and where the hell am I? Now I know this is some sort of yeah, this is like a rare biome, weirdly. If I wanted to find this, I wouldn't be able to. And here I am. I can't... Oh, creeper. I'm trying to kill him with a fish. Tiago. Yeah, I mean, I'm not really 100% sure. 4297, so we're very close to that. There's no way I'm going to get Allays through this. It's way too... Oh, look at these nice plants. I'm going to collect them. They're like them little plants that light up when it's night time. God, this is well dense. Oh my God. Eye blossom, yes. I'm glad you know what you talk about. I haven't got a clue. I think it's... What the hell is this? I've never seen them before. That is something rare. Right, I gotta kill that skeleton. Oh shit. Die, knob end. Where's my bed gone? There. I'm gonna die, I can feel it. Look, see that glowing thing? How many skeletons? And creepers? Right, that glowing stuff is them plants. Oh, I gotta get out of here, this is a nightmare. Shit. I'm trying to fight him with a frickin' fish. Right, sleep. That is not the way I was meant to be playing this game. Right, so there's something here that I've never seen before. That's a creeper just blowing up behind me. So I don't know whether to try and kill it. They're like woodland creatures. I have watched a tutorial on this, but I can't remember if they were like hard to kill. I'm not sure if I'm ready for this. Let me try and see them, and then, I mean, there's no way you can look them up because you don't know what you're looking for. But I am aware of them. I'm not really sure where they were, and they might only come out at night time, and now it's day, they've gone. You can see how like dense this forest is. Yeah, if you can find out what this biome is. Let me just see if I can trigger pale oak. It's got pale moss. So look for pale moss in a pale moss in a biome, and lots of hanging moss. Yeah, and it is home to like a particular creature, and you can kill them and get this like bark off a tree that glows. It's really rare. I have watched a tutorial on it. I think I'm just going to right, I just took a screenshot so I can remember that location, because if I can figure out what they are, I can come back and get them a bit more tooled up. I'm very high up. And it doesn't help the fact that there's a bit of game lag, especially when you're fighting. I'm very high up, my god. I just want to get back on the ground. Pale Garden Biome. Okay, so if you look up that biome, look up like a weird creature, or there's something exclusive to it. It definitely was spooky, because I went in there at night time and all the mobs were all kicking off. But I can definitely come back there and get that rare item. It's like a glowing bit of tree. I don't even know the words. Let me just throw away this garbage. Creaky mob. $3079. $4297. Why is it going down? I'm going the wrong way. I got lost. 42. Yeah, creaking heart hid inside. Yeah, that's it. So I need to look up Yeah, so them two creatures were standing by the tree that's has got a creaking heart inside it. Now, what I need to know is, can you kill them creatures easily? Because if they're rock hard, like a rock hard boss, I'm not really asked about fighting them today. Right, I'm a bit. That's that forest I just came from up there, but I'm a little bit lost. It's all right. I've got the coordinates of where I want to go, but I think the lagging's caught up now. I got to go over this. I'm not going to swear. The creaking. Okay. This is a bit of a precarious situation I'm in again. Right, a little bit like an Enderman then. If you look at they stand still. Sorry. So how do you kill them? Shit. I hate having to climb over mountains. It's so fucking ridiculous. And you can fall down there if you want. Yeah, dead. Goodbye. Ah, right. So you kind of. Yeah, I get it. So you hit them to reveal where the heart is. Yeah, I have watched a tutorial about it, and then obviously never aimed at finding the biome. And now I've found it adventuring just when I'm wanting to do something else. That was painful, wasn't it, trying to get over that bastard mountain? Should I swear or should I not? Because sometimes I feel like I'm struggling not to. Ah, right. So you got to get the heart, right? All right. Yeah, this is an adult channel, so if you have young people watching right now, maybe watch a normal episode because I don't swear on them. But live, 9 o'clock on a Friday night. Yeah, it sounds a little bit convoluted, I know, yeah, that's why I didn't want to attack him, because I didn't really know what I was going to get myself into. Right. Yeah, they are, yeah. Well, obviously the creatures are rare because they're connected to the tree. But the, what's it called? The pale heart or whatever? That is rare. Because what I want to do is I want to get the glowing thing it is. And then I want to use it as decoration in the ruins. Right, these allays must be down here somewhere. Oh, balls. Right, quickly sleep. Creeper there. Creepers everywhere. Can I jump down into that water? Well, I might have to because... Just getting attacked by mobs. Let's just get out of there. This is going to be a nightmare getting these allays back. The terrain is so, like, arduous. I mean, I'm struggling to get there, never mind to get them, babysit all them allays back. Is it in this jungle biome? Right. I'm going to have to read up about it, because it all sounds a little bit convoluted. But I know where it is now, so if I want to get that heart, I know where to go. Which can be another mission for an episode. And there's a parrot. Not asked about them. Right, 3097. So we're coming up to where the allays should be. 4297. They should be around here. 4296. Let me get out of this boat. These allays should be around here somewhere. Three 3079. Three 3079. 4297. What are they over there? Don't tell me they're not there. Gone the wrong way. Right, where are the Allays? Because it's in the middle of the bloody water. I can't find them. They should be there. Right, let me just check. Well, I'm checking, and they're not here. Sorry. So the coordinates I've got written down are in the middle of that water. What the hell? I'm just checking. Yeah, but the actual coordinates is like in the water there. I'm wondering if I've got it wrong. This is the coordinates here. In the middle of this bloody water. The coordinates I've got written down is 4297 3079, which is just where I was in that water. So yeah, a bit confused. I don't know what to do. No, I think they were in a cage originally, yeah. But I moved them sort of on leads and sort of tethered them all up away from where I found them so they'd be safe. But The coordinates like slap bang in the middle of that water. Don't know why I've written that down. So, a bit confusing. Just having a quick look around. See if we can see anything that might reveal where they are. Yeah, if I'm honest, I'm glad I don't, because it could be so much better. Right, let me just try sleep, and then I'm going to have to go for a wee. So hopefully I don't die. Alright, I'm back. I don't see any allays around here. So actually I'm trying to think of something we can do then that's not to do with them. And there is that orange biome there that I'm not really familiar with. So let's just go over there and have a look at what that is. I'm just gonna swim over there and have a look. Yeah, it's like orange dirt. I thought that was an allay, then it's a parrot. Because now I've failed with the allays, I need to do something that's this here. Look, bright orange. Let me just I'll pick up a block and then we'll see what it says. Red sand. Now I will collect a fair bit of this because I think it's actually quite useful. I'm just gonna pop down a little situation here. I think this is quite rare, this biome. I'm just quickly looking for some coal. Badlands. Alright, and what is red sand used for? See, I mean, there's that like, is that mud? What is this kind of block? Brown terracotta. Weird. Is that an armadillo there? Yeah, you can make terracotta normally, but you can't farm it. So here you could actually just farm all that terracotta, which would save making it from clay. So what is exclusive to Badlands biome? Let me just see if there's any... Ooh. Ah. Cool. Just going to drop down there. Got myself a bit of coal. Orange terracotta. Just having a little look around. So what I want to do is put that red sand in there and see what happens. Yeah, it's alright. Ah, glass. Alright, is that it? I thought it would have made something a little bit more interesting. I'm sure you can make something out of red sand. What's that there? Red sandstone, that's it. And then if I put red sandstone in there, that's right. I'm just going to collect a bit more of this while I'm waiting. Smooth red sandstone. So, alright, cool. So that just made me smooth red sandstone, and that's what I needed when I made that brown frog that I couldn't find anywhere, obviously, because it was freaking miles away. So it's quite a rare thing. I'm just looking at something I can get rid of. I can get rid of that. And maybe the dirt and the terracotta I don't need. Leave that there. I can't tell if it's getting dark again. Let's just get to the top of here. It is getting dark. Sun's setting. Lots of armadillos. Right, no passive mobs. That's nice to know. Because I'm not going to get hassled. And it never rains there, yeah. Okay, so how much red sand have I got? Just get a bit more. That's terracotta. I mean, it is. Oh, what is this here? That's just dirt, isn't it? Coarse dirt. What does coarse dirt do as opposed to dirt? A witch. Oh, it's shit. It's two witches. There's only one witch now. What the hell is that? Frickin' zombies. I thought it said there was no fucking mobs here. It lied to us. Fucking hell. Another witch. Shit. Oh, fucking hell. I'm going. I thought you said there was no mobs here. Bollocks. I'm gonna die. Fuck. I'm gonna get killed here, I know I am. Where's my bastard bed? I'm getting out of there. I'm going. I don't like adventuring anymore. Can you imagine this game on like hardcore? How stressful it'd be. Compass is saying that way. I know, it's just so easily, you get overrun so quick Imagine it being on like difficult. I think I just have to be a little bit more organised. I mean, I've come over here looking for Allays, and there was nothing there. So now my plan is completely thrown off, and I don't know why. Why I've written down the coordinates wrong. Yeah, I get that now. I thought I was safe from nasty mobs. Got to get in the boat. So I think we're heading home, and I'll just sort of yeah, I don't know what. Well, the location that I'd written down was in the middle of the water, so wherever the location I've written down is wrong. So the Allays are probably somewhere, but what I've written down is completely wrong. I don't know why. Whether I was distracted or something, I don't know. Just trying to get home. What's that mob? That's cocoa plant. Parrots, melons, more cocoa plants, which are rare, but that's not why we're here. Hi in the chat if you just joined. We've just been adventuring and ended up in a bit of a nightmare as usual. So I'm just trying to get back home, a couple of thousand blocks away. Don't want to fall down that bloody hole. So the numbers are going down, that's good. I need to be heading more this way. I'll just check my compass. Yep, that's the way home. If you've ever used a compass before, they're quite useful. Maybe we can see a pink sheep somewhere. I doubt it. Armadillos. I see a marker up there, look. So we're not that far away. I see a brown sheep. So we're getting close to where we want to be. There's a village here. Is this the village that I originally set off from? See, it would have made sense if I'd have brought the Allays here, wouldn't it? But Right, I'm taking this. Thank you. A brewing stand, I'm having it. Just stolen it. I reckon I've been here before. Yeah, so where did that... yeah, I can make potions with it. It's just a bit awkward to make ones if I steal it. Oh, there's a golem in there. Don't know why. Why is there a golem in there? Weird. Don't want that. Don't want them. Hey dear. So I think if we're going to draw any positives from this, it's finding that pale garden by accident. That could be a positive, because I've now got something a mission I can do by going to get that. I've got to read up on that tree. God, I've picked up a lot of garbage, haven't I? Which way am I going? I need to be going that way. I don't recognise where I am. Is that where I just came from? Hey Gareth, how you doing, man? We're very good. We're just yeah, I saw on the Cosmic Council you weren't very well. Don't know where you've picked that up from. Oh really? Yeah, we came on about an hour ago looking for something that I'd written the location down of, and when I went there it was in the middle of like water. I've obviously written it down wrong, which was a bit annoying. That sucks. Right, we're gonna have to sleep because there's now zombies spawning. So let me just get little pig. There we go. I've a buried village. I'm not sure what that is. So who's that bloody spider? I need to get in this village and go to sleep. And I do need some more milk. So was the shop open today, Gareth? Were you working? A chest? Oh wow, that's a pretty cool find then. This is a cartographer table. You can make yourself a map. You know, so years ago when I didn't know what I was doing, I actually like completely murdered a whole village of people, not knowing what they were for. I just murdered them all. Eek. And nowadays I realise that that's not what you're supposed to do. I'll pop that there, don't need that now. Right, am I going the right way home? It's that way. Little moggy squeaking. Where's my boat? Let's get the hell out of here. So I can see some nice tropical fish there. Yeah, so you can make a map, and I've never really bothered with maps. You know what I mean? It's I don't know. I'm a bit because you know they don't cover the whole world. It's just I think they only sort of show on the map what you've revealed. A bit like if you were writing your own map in a dungeon, for example, you would only be able to write down what you've discovered, and that's the same in this. But you know what's I don't know. Don't find that particularly useful. So my marker is saying to go this way. We're trying to get back home, if anybody wants to know what I'm doing. We were on a mission and we failed, so we're just trying to get back home now. I get the sense that I've been here before because I just picked up a load of rubbish. Yep, this is where the turtles were. Yeah, I absolutely hate snow. And there's a white frog if you've never seen one before. So let me just dump off some crap I don't need. I'll put that as decor. Crap I don't need. Because I kind of know where I am now. I'm going to put this boat there. And I'm going to get a lead. I'm going to tether that boat. And I'm going to get in my boat now. And hopefully... Oh, I managed to catch myself a zombie. Right, I've got me a white sheep. It's a white sheep. I've got me a white frog. which is quite rare. So we'll take him back as a souvenir. I think I'm going the right way. Just check my compass. I think it's down here somewhere where I'm meant to be. I'll turn left because I see a little marker there. Any mark of where I've been before is useful. Oh, it's not a marker, it's some sugar cane sticking up. I'm going the right way anyway, so. Yeah, maybe if I get a chance, I'll come see you tomorrow, Gareth. I do have a load of, a box of shite. If you'd like to look at it. And if you don't want it, it's fine. But you might find something that's worth something. Yeah, you use the loom to make flags, yeah. Cool. If I get a chance, I'll get this box of stuff from my big shed and I'll bring it down. Oh, cool. Right. If you know a time, let me know and I'll try and aim for that. I do have some family staying over. They've gone to see Feeder tonight in Leeds. But I'm not sure if they're staying tomorrow as well. Oh no, I've got a frog, haven't I? That's no use. How do I get the hell out of here? Alright, cool. I'll keep that in mind. Look, I'm getting sidetracked, but I just saw a cow and I need some milk. Thank you. I need to tether that. Tether that boat. And let's get back out of here. This is not the way I should be going. I'm totally lost, if I'm honest. But this is not the way. I should be able to sail back with the frog because I've done this trip before where I sailed back with a camel and I sailed back with frogs. It might be over this way, maybe. It's saying the other way. Oh, I love it when I get lost. I should be able to sail back. If I'm brutally honest, I'm a little bit tired, and I think I get a little bit like short of patience with the game when I'm tired. I mean, if I'd have written down those coordinates right, I would have done the mission that I expected to do, but this is all like winging it now. So I see a marker there, look, so I'm on the right way now. Just a marker there, look. So let's just keep going. I'm going to have to stop and sleep out because it's frickin' night time. So, Gareth, a quick question. As a dad, you've got... I'm not sure if your daughters play games online or stream or anything like that. But what's your opinion of like them watching people streaming or say Minecraft videos that people have recorded, and them swearing? Because sometimes I get frustrated and a word will come out, and I feel like I shouldn't because it is like a kid's game. And if, say, as a parent, you were watching it with your daughter and I said, the C word or whatever, would you like put your fingers in your ears? You know what I mean? I don't know how you deal with it. So, should I not swear, or does it not matter? Am I being too sensitive? Answers on a postcard. Oh dear. It's the internet, gee. Yeah, that's what I mean. Is that I could say something that's like, to me, it just comes out when I'm frustrated. Not frustrated, but like panicking. Sometimes when I get attacked, overrun by mobs, I get a bit annoyed with them. Because, I've got diamond armor and diamond weapons. I'm well more, tooled up, and I shouldn't be really harassed by pitiful zombies and spiders. I'm way above that now. And you can see that chicken, look. Yeah, nice. You could build yourself a chicken, Gareth. If you like. There's a bit of a landmark. Yeah, I totally get it. Yeah, that's what I mean, is if you say you were sort of thinking, oh, you can watch Dave play Minecraft. Because it's a harmless game and, a nice person or whatever, and then I'm sat there saying the C word and effing and blinding. It's like, dude, what the hell? So I'll try and, put a lid on it. Not that anybody wants to watch me play games, but I'm just saying, if I'm aware of it, I won't do it. And I got me frog. So, you might be asking, what the hell do I do with this frog now? So I get him out of the boat without killing him for a start. A white frog is very rare. And the frog's now in another boat. Because that bastard zombie. Sorry, see, just swore. It's mobs that make me do it. Seriously, I'm fine until somebody picks a fight with me, and then I'm all like gung-ho. Right, frogs now. Don't get in that boat, idiot. I bet he's in the boat, look. Don't get in that one, or I'll kill you. Get away from that boat. Now. Go on. I brought you over here because you're rare, not because you're a pain in the arse. Yeah, I can understand, I've got my best friend, he's got a daughter. She's 16 now, but I think he has been very protective of her. As a dad you would be, wouldn't you? You don't want him to see, the internet's like the Wild West sometimes. It's like you cannot control the way people act or talk. It must be a right dilemma, really. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, six is very young. I mean, I think my friend's overly protective of his daughter, and she's 16. So, yeah, you might be. I just don't know if it's like a losing battle sometimes and stuff like that. It's like, can you protect him from the Wild West? And that's the thing, yeah. He's not with his the daughter's mum anymore, and the mum has, you know, different. You know, they don't have certain standards, and yeah, it's just, it must be a struggle. Right, I've got a brewing stand. Look, so where do I want to establish that? I'll pop it in here for now. Very nice. And I got me some closed eye blossom. So what I was looking for was this red sand, and I've got me sent a load. Got me sent a load of red sand. So I make red sandstone, which you don't get a lot of. 25. Red cut sandstone. That's even rarer. Can I cook that? Nope. But I can cook that one. Yeah. You know, it's like, you remember when we were kids, and I mean, obviously I'm a little bit older, but, you know, like Evil Dead on VHS was out, and, you know, it was all a bit like, oh, have you found it under your mum's bed? Let's watch it. And obviously they'd go apeshit if they found out. But we watched it anyway, and it scared us to death, and we probably wish we never did. But that's what we were doing, you know what I mean? And, you know, what if they wanted to watch a film that you probably thought was too much from, like, I mean, I know the films these days aren't like, you know, they probably laugh at Evil Dead now. Whereas I think a lot of kids at school were like shit scared of it, you know. Dawn of the Dead and stuff like that. It was scary. But, you know, Exorcist. No, we never had social media, but like VHS, you know, I remember there was a big thing at school about watching Alien, the first one. It came out in '79, so I would have been 9 years old. Could no way see that at the cinema. It was an adult film. But some mum got it out on VHS, and we were all invited to go around and watch it, and I was like, it was a bit of an adult movie, really. Not in porn sense, but do you know what I mean? Like, adult as in, you want a kid's film. Yeah, it must be a bit of a minefield. You know, what do you let them watch and what don't? And you know, they might watch it without you. You know, the internet. You can probably get Evil Dead or The Exorcist. I'm way out of touch, huh? These are films from the 70s. Kids aren't going to watch stuff like that. It's crap. What is a modern horror film that kids are scared of? Like, I don't know. What's that? Badenoch or whatever it's called. I don't know. But I mean, yeah. So you make them watch Star Wars. And they'll be like, maybe Conjuring. Yeah, what's a modern scary movie? Because I don't know scary movies. So these two blocks that I've just picked up, I've never used before. So we've got that bright orange one, and that one, very slight. Convoluted to get them. You have to go all the way that weird biome. I have to put a CD on. I'll put my favourite CD on, Ward. This is my favourite CD. Of all the CDs I own, this is my favourite one. It's a little bit reggae. No, you wouldn't. Don't lie. Check me out. Been a bit weird. It's alright. I bet if you put that on, your kids would be like, Dad, what the hell is this shit? Turn that off. I prefer this CD to anything we've put out. Trying to get this bloody animal right. It's finished. I like this. I really do. Could do a metal version of this. Very cool. Yeah, if it's like modern grime rap garbage, yeah, there's a bit of foul language in that, which is unfortunate. Although, you know, saying that, when I was, I don't know, maybe, God, 9, the Sex Pistols were in the charts with Friggin' in the Riggin', which was banned at the time. And at Christmas, we used to spend Christmas Day at my uncle's, and my cousin, who was a bit older than us, after Christmas dinner and all that, we'd go in the other room and play Monopoly. It was very innocent and really cool. And she pulled out this little tape player, you know, one of them flat little tape recorders. And she said, "Oh, don't let anybody hear it." But she pressed play, and she'd managed to record Friggin' in the Riggin' off the radio before it got banned. And yeah, it was very subversive, you know. Like we were listening to a song that you're not allowed to. And then when the parents came in and said, "Oh, you're right," she sort of stopped it and put it underneath the couch. It was like, we're doing something bad. But, you know, song was pretty bad language. You know, it was about all sorts of weird shit I'd never heard of before. So I'm just emptying my inventory now. Where did that white frog go, eh? God knows. Yeah, well, they must have a lot of respect for you still if they don't do that. Do you know what I mean? It's funny sometimes, like I swear when I'm doing this angry. But yeah, if my grandma was sitting here, I would totally not swear. It'd be so easy not to do it. So it's just a respect thing, I think. I mean, I know you might slip out with the odd word, but oh yes, I got some more nether bricks. I was in the nether earlier, and that wasn't fun at all. I got one nether brick left. So sometimes when I make stuff, I'll put it in a chest to think, oh yeah, I'll come back to that for later, and then I'll forget which chest it is, and I'll just be running around forever looking. There it is, nether bricks. I've got 62 nether bricks now. Woohoo! So the nether bricks I'm about to use up there above that, the eye, as like a decoration. It's going to be like a creepy sort of weird thing I'm imagining. Black, it's green. The ender chest there is green. That's an ender chest, yeah. Have you got an ender chest yet, Gareth? Yeah, see, you know, you do pick up bad habits from people you're around. So yeah, an ender chest, very handy. If you put whatever you put in the ender chest and you make another one, say top of that mountain, you can access all the stuff you've put in it from there. So there's all my diamonds, blaze rods, some emeralds, that's a mending book, obsidian, the eye of ender, ender pearl. I can't even remember how you make an ender chest. So let's say eye of ender and some obsidian. So I'll go to the thingy there. Yeah, an ender chest. So it's one ender pearl and 8 obsidian. and you can end the chest. But you kind of need to make 2, alright, because otherwise one don't really do anything, it just sits there. But if you make 2, I can put one here, and I can put one at the top of that mountain, and all the items are in the chest. So it's very handy for putting stuff in, and far away you can get access to it. That's my fishing rod. Have you ever tried fishing yet, Gareth? Because if you can get a fishing rod like that, look at the sea, lure 3, and obviously mending. So if you go fishing, and I've done an episode about fishing, you get good XP, and obviously you get fish, but sometimes you might get a rare enchanting book, or a decent bow like that. I mean, look at that bow, power 4, punch, mending, you know, you might get a really nice bow. So fishing is, I've done an episode about fishing, if you get that far. It might be episode 5, 6, 7, 20, I can't remember. Done a lot of episodes now. So yeah, I'm just checking the time, nearly 11 o'clock. So yeah, maybe I'll call it a night, and I'm going to feed this raw cod to this fish, to this cat. I think I've got to stand him up. Herman, he loves me now for that, look. I gave him a raw fish. Cool. So thanks for watching, guys. I'm still building the you can see these white towers now are appearing on this side. I have been building. While I get a chance, I'll just have a look. So these white towers are now here to give this side a bit more sort of depth. You can see all the white towers are above. Ruins of them anyway. I don't know where I came up with that. It's just something visually to break it all up. So we're still working on the ruins. I've not given up, don't worry. It's just that with trying other things to do, it sometimes slows my progress down a bit. So I'll just sleep, and then I'll say goodnight. Cheers, thanks for watching, guys.